Yo, guys, welcome back. Oh my god, it's been a while, right? It's been a while, dude. It's been a year. People who think 2019 actually meant 2019? No, 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 no. It was 2020. I just started it in 2019. But what up, guys? It's been a year, and we're back with now the 2021. I'll actually call it the proper year, what it should be called. I'm not going to call it 2020 B2GM. This is 2021, okay? 2021 B2GM, welcome. I'm sure a lot of people that have seen the last one have been hungry for the new one. And just to give you guys a rundown on how it's gonna work, I'm gonna kind of refresh and recap on things we did before, but I'm also gonna try and add in new efficient elements to it as well. So again, we're gonna be doing Terran, Protoss, and Zerg. I clicked the wrong one. Secondly, all three races. And I'm going to be taking all of them from bronze to GM. And I'm going to, this time around, the main difference is Terran's going to be bio focused this time around. Last time it was very mech focused. This time we're going to do a bio focus. The biggest complaint I got last time I made this series was people were like, I don't know how to do bio, Vibe. Could you please tell me how to, you did mech and now I don't know bio at all. So we're going bio, guys. We're going bio crazy. And with that being said, let's go into a few things really fast of what you need, what you really should have to play this game properly, okay? First things first, I want you to hit on your keyboard, hit Control Escape, or just go to your basically your control panel, okay? So I just typed Control in the search bar, takes you to your control panel. In here, you want to go to these two things right here, mouse and keyboard. They're very, very important. Inside the mouse, go to pointer options, and then make sure that this box right here, enhanced pointer precision, is unchecked because that is the worst feature you could ever have. It makes it really hard to accurately use your mouse. It makes it slide across. It makes it feel like your mouse is on ice and it glides as you use it. It's super annoying if you want precision. So make sure that's on that way. Okay, and then go to your keyboard. And now with your keyboard, most people's keyboards by default start like this, where the repeat delay is on the third little check of the four checks. Put it on, like drag this shit over to the right as far as possible and make it go as short as possible. Because what this does is it makes your keyboard macro faster in StarCraft 2. It speeds up macro because if you hold down the key to make Marines or to make Zerglings or to make whatever, it makes everything go quicker. You don't, if you don't have it on short, there's a delay from when you hold down the key initially to when it then registers, okay, let's repeat the key now. So put that on as short as possible. It will speed your macro up like crazy. Okay, so those are the only two things you need to do to your computer, okay? It's super simple, super easy. Now, inside the game, go ahead and go to options. So I hit the menu button in bottom right, or you can hit F10, either way. Options. Go to, graphic. You can mess around with graphics however you want to do it. Do whatever your computer can handle. In mouse and keyboard, this is a huge one. This is huge, okay? This is very big. Fiddle around with the mouse sensitivity here too, and this is just extra precaution. I would say make sure this is checked as well. So it's not based off your PC. It's based off of StarCraft. Make sure you check the box of mouse sensitivity. I would also recommend unchecking the box if it is checked of enable mouse wheel zoom, because that way if you accidentally roll your finger on the mouse wheel, it doesn't actually mess your camera up. It's super annoying sometimes if this happens to you in the middle, especially if it's in the middle of like a fight that you're trying to micro or something like that. Highly recommend you uncheck it. And then up here, I would say leave Alt Tab unchecked, but definitely disable Windows key if you're on Windows. This thing is super annoying as well. If you ever accidentally hit the Windows key and it just tabs you out of the game, make sure that is checked so you don't have Windows key active in your game. Now, coming down here, okay? Check enable mouse scroll. Okay? Because what this allows you to do is it makes like exactly what it says. If your mouse cursor goes to the edge of the screen, it drags the camera around. That's very important. And now here's another big thing you need to do. I would say make sure all of these numbers here are on 50%. It's going to change everything for you dramatically. In general, the screen moves like a snail inside StarCraft 2, and it takes forever to macro. Remember how I talked about speeding up your keyboard repeat delay a second ago? How it speeds up your macro? Well, if you move these up to 50%, it also speeds up your macro like crazy. Because the screen just moves so slow without it. With this, it moves substantially faster. It's still visible to see what's going on, but it's a lot faster, so you can macro a lot quicker around your base. It gets you from point A to point B a lot quicker. Now, in gameplay, I would just say this, just for the simple aspect of making everything simple for yourself. A lot of people like build grid, just enable it. That's fine. We'll use it for B2GM. That's fine. For show worker status, definitely enable this, because what this is going to do is it's going to have the numbers above the gas and the command center, or the hatchery or nexus, whatever you want to call it, the main base. On each base, which is going to represent numbers that tell you how many harvesters you have mining. It's super easy to register how many workers you have doing what job if this is checked. This is, I would say, worth having on. It basically, it shows you commands of where your units are being told to do, like where they're going to go. It's just helpful to know what you've initiated onto your army. 100% make sure this is checked. This is very important to check this. In low leagues, you won't use this that much, but in upper leagues, you definitely use this all the time, because this is how you can tell what upgrades your opponents have while you're playing against them, because you can click their unit, you can see what they have. So definitely check that. You need that. Experience points, I would say leave it on, just because one of the reasons why I would say leave that on is when you get higher level, if you ever kill something that goes into Fog of War, you can actually see the experience points pop up off of it. If it dies and you don't actually see it die, but if you see experience given to you, it means it died. For instance, if you like Yamato cannoned units that flew out of your range into Fog of War, and then they die in literally a vision you can't see, but you see plus 18, great. Or if, like, let's say you kill a warp prism that had fungal growth on it, or that flew out of your range of vision, or something like that. It just helps you know things die when they're supposed to die. And then this... I mean, this is fine. I have it on. It's not a big deal. You can do whatever you want with that. Okay, so this is also really important. Really important. Make sure unit life bars is on always. This is going to help a lot for scouting. And we'll talk more about it as we play the games, but this is humongous. This is very important. Control groups unclickable. This is also very important. If you don't do it this way, I guarantee you're going to deselect your control groups, and you're going to find it very annoying. Make this unclickable. It's the normal feature that Blizzard has in this game is awful. Make that unclickable, because it doesn't rebind your groups without you knowing about it. And then you can leave this unselected. So Flyer Help is unselected. It's fine. And then lastly, that's pretty much it for actually here. For observer interface, observer and replay. Put this on default. Makes it easy just to use it when you're watching your own replays, which we'll do a lot in this, and then that'll be fine. Just default it. Okay, and now for bronze to plat, I mean, we'll do more hockey, advanced hockey stuff as we get through the leagues, but for now, for bronze to plat, this is more than enough, and that's gonna be pretty much it for your introduction to, like, just ideal setup to just get yourself going in StarCraft 2 without playing the game at a disadvantage, essentially. So, guys, I guess pick whatever race you want to see. Again, there's going to be a Zerg, a Terran, and a Protoss video, all three of them, all the way to GM. So, good luck, whatever you pick. You can pick all three even. I'll see you guys in the video. Take it easy, good luck, and peace.